He does
Go on.
Project Reggaeton. Yeah.
Project
Weekly
Reggaeton.
events. He does Voltaje. No, I was gonna say studio entertainment.
Yeah.
Right, which is in charge of the entertainment. You understand?
Okay.
And now he's bringing Ryan Castro. Voltaje Entertainment.
Okay.
Project Reggaeton.
Plug it.
Project Reggaeton. Come on.
I
I will.
Now let me introduce you to my man. His name is Norbz.
Hello, Norbz.
Yo, my boy.
Nice to meet you.
Patrick, I'm a fan. Patrick.
Come on,
I'm such a big fan.
No,
bro.
I really like your events.
Have you been to my events?
No. I'm joking. Well, actually, I haven't. I don't know. Actually, wait, I don't know.
No, you haven't.
Nah, I haven't still.
I remember all my events and you haven't been to one.
Yeah,
I'm very sorry.
He's lacking.
The thing
Guys,
is,
he's lacking.
you know what it is? I don't go out anymore like that. So there's a lot for me to learn about you, and simultaneously we can all learn about what Norbz does. So can you talk to me about Voltaje, por favor? Yeah, but like, just enlighten me, because but you're asking me to ask him questions, and there's no sauce. You can't just put the chicken in the freaking oven. You gotta defrost it. You gotta defrost it.
Nah, it's cool, man. I'll go for it again. All right. So basically,
Yeah.
Voltaje is an entertainment company that I started in 2021.
Okay.
Last year we brought El Alfa. This year we're bringing Ryan Castro. Next year we're bringing.
Wow.
Yeah. Nah, but we're working. Nah, we're working, and yeah, bro. We're just trying to bring the Latin vibes here to this cold country and make it hot again.
Oh.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
So when you say you want to bring the Latin vibes, is it in like Latinos here or Latinos from across the world?
I think the end all goal is to get the world looking at Latinos. So here,
Okay,
Spain, Colombia,
All right.
Ecuador, wherever, bro. The whole point is to get. London is the capital of the world, bro. Yeah, when it comes to music, the money's in London.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? So if Latinos pop off in London, the economy grows.
I agree.
Yeah. So that's the vibe, bro. Like obviously I bring international artists, and that's in big concerts. Troxy, 12th of July, Ryan Castro. But come on.
Wow.
Project Reggaeton.
Wow.
But I also do smaller events, e.g. Project Reggaeton every week, and we plug any artist that's Latin that wants to come and showcase their music.
Oh, so you have like a live performance thing?
We do have, yeah. So obviously there's no stage inside,
Okay.
but we make it work. And it's a vibe. There's always pretty girls in there. There's always alcohol. There's always vibes. You know what I'm saying?
I said that. Always alcohol. Always.
There is always alcohol.
Okay,
There's
so
always vibes. And that's in Tropics every Friday.
Oh, so you bring out a local artist to this event, local, someone coming up or just starting out trying to do whatever they're trying to do, at your event every week.
No, not every week. So like this week we've got an artist coming through.
Okay.
But I didn't organize it.
Okay.
I don't remember his name.
All right.
So let me just Google it because he deserves to get plugged.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
true.
saying?
This raises the question.
You deserve it.
This raises the question, man, because I saw on Instagram the other day. Now here we go. This is where we talk about the chatter. I saw people on Instagram the other day. You know when they were like, it was ecstasy and them lots. They were saying about how like artists now need to start getting like paid. Essentially, is what they're saying.
Okay.
And I don't know if they're directing it to anyone in any direction, but I think they were complaining because something. I don't know if it was a bullet watcher situation, but I think obviously
I didn't even know
clubs
about this.
and events. No, they were just online, but they were just saying, stuff like that. They need to start getting paid, basically.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'll be real. My work speaks for itself. So now for Mercado Latino, for example, we paid everyone that I booked. Everyone that I booked, I paid them £100 stat. Yeah. So and to be honest, it came out of my pocket because the event didn't make enough money to give the artist, but we promised payment and we paid them. Normally, when we do events in like Tropics on Fridays, we pay the artists if we book them. You know what I'm saying? If we come out of our way to look for them and book them, it would be a paid opportunity. But if they come to us and they want to showcase and you know, we don't really have the time to have them promoting and pushing. It's quite hard to pay them.
Of course,
Like the it has to make sense.
Yeah.
Financially for everyone, not just them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But I do agree. I agree that if the artist is pushing the event, promoting it, they should get paid.
Yeah.
They should get paid. And at least what we do, for example, in Project Reggaeton, we haven't paid the artists yet, but they get fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Lol.
We give them drink for days and
Okay.
vibes, and like I said, no one's complained.
So you provide them with an experience.
Yeah, they get the experience. They
get
the
and a
VIP
very good experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And-
we look after them.
Yeah, like I guess it's a fair exchange, isn't it? You know what I mean? Obviously, if it comes down to business.
Let me be frank. If we were making, like, let's say, silly money every time we do an event,
Yeah.
then we could pay them, and I would. But Project Reggaeton is just starting, so there's some weeks that are just heavy, and there's some weeks that are more less heavy.
It
You know what I'm saying?
happens.
But
I
it's
get what you're
still
saying.
vibes. Like there's
Yeah,
vibes on vibes.
What's good is that the event speaks for itself, innit? And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
if you
sure.
were in the position to do so, you would do it.
Yeah. Of course,
Okay, yeah, it's cool. I mean, I think that's cool. I appreciate that, bro.
Come
I
on.
think it's nice that you understand el esfuerzo que uno tiene que tener o hacer para poder llegar a un punto. So it makes sense.
So I've been behind the scenes in music projects,
Okay.
and I know the amount of money and time and patience and effort it takes just to release a tune. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The
100%.
music video, if you're gonna do that for it, the marketing campaigns, getting radio plays abroad, like it is not easy. So I appreciate that, and if someone comes to showcase their talent and their hard work to us,
Yeah,
then I'll always try and look after them as best I can.
that's good, bro.
Obviously sometimes financially we can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But most times, if it goes well for me, it goes well for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's fair, bro. That's good.
Mm.
My question to you is, have you seen any form of success with inviting a local artist to one of your events? I said any types of success, even if it's like showcasing them as somebody new or there's their new song that they perhaps performed. Did it do something?
So I'll be honest. I'll be honest.
Have a candy.
Nah, I'm right.
You want a candy?
I'm okay, my brother. Thank you.
I don't. I think the event goes as far as everyone, including the artist, pushes it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
So let's say as a promoter, I do my job regardless. You know what I'm saying? I invite people, I do the promo, I run marketing campaigns, I do everything I can to fill up every week, right?
Right.
The artist has to do the same. So I get artists that we put on, they put it on their story once, and then that's it.
That's very
But
fair.
if they don't run their own marketing campaign,
Yeah, it's not gonna do anything for them.
yeah,
Of course.
yeah. But again, it's hard because there's money involved in
Of course,
running
of
a
course.
marketing campaign. So, like, I don't know. I would say yes. Like some local artists can bring people, but they have to have the time and they have to put in the effort.
100%. I agree. That's very fair.
Yeah.
Have you seen, experienced, or for example, an artist has performed their song, so they've introduced una nueva canción to la rumba. Have you then seen DJs that perform at these Latin events spin those tunes or no?
Suave, not really, you know. I would say the only one that I've seen put Latin artists on a set and in front of hundreds of people, if not thousands, is Coco Mansilla.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
DJ Coco Mansilla, big up.
Big boy.
big up.
Big boy.
Yeah. So apart from that, DJs putting on Latin artists, I've not, in my events, I've not seen it too tough.
Okay.
And we worked with a lot of artists.
See, that's
I
what
mean,
they were
DJs.
complaining about. That's what they were complaining about mostly. It wasn't really about the event itself. It was just about DJs.
How do they reach out to the DJs though?
I think they do.
But
There's even
how?
someone who
How?
started like
Is it like, oh yeah, hi, can you play my song? Or do they do like decks?
No idea.
And they present the music properly,
I
like
don't know.
no
like
idea.
in the professional industry? Or is it just like, yo, spin my track?
Damn, I have no clue.
So
Bro,
like again,
it depends how you go
it's
about
what
it.
you do. Yeah, it's what you do. And I'm not saying that the DJs are wrong or the artists are wrong. I think everyone just has to. If you're in the music industry, it's an industry and it's a business, and you have to act like it. So for example, for let's take Ryan Castro for example. I've got professional sponsorship decks. I've got one sheets that I send companies. I've got list of documents ready for anyone that asks any questions that want to collab. I've got media partners. It's a business.
Good.
So as an artist, I say, get yourself a sponsorship deck. Get yourself a one sheets that you can send to people. Present yourself like a professional business. As an artist, you are a business. You are a brand yourself. So I would say that's how you should carry yourself, bro. And not, I know it's hard when you work so hard and your music don't get appreciated by everyone. But it's not their job, it's your job to push it at the end of the day.
That's true. That's very true.
And if let's say for example you do TikTok, right? How many days a week do you post?
I try to post every day.
Every day, and I've seen it. You post every day multiple times, right? That's putting in the work. And the proof is in the pudding, like I said before. You work hard, it comes back to you.
If you're consistent,
consistency,
definitely,
bro. And I think a lot of people, they just want to put their music out there and they'll be heard, but
they don't push it.
Put in the work. They have to push it. You have to make a buzz yourself before you try and make other people make the buzz for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
And I'm not saying it like I'm not judging anyone or trying to put anyone's work down. I'm just saying, bro, be yourself, be professional and push, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You get me?
Do you think with like with everything that you've said, do you believe, right, if let's say there's a big event happening, right, one of the artists that you mentioned that you're bringing over, their event, let's say if a DJ spinned like one of these local artists' tunes, do you think like that would be like maybe a fair experiment or chance to?
Yeah, bro. I think it would be a good idea, to be honest. And knowing me, if I see the artist in the crowd and the DJ spinning his track, I'll try and get them on the stage to sing it.
Okay.
Like on a one-off, just not planned, not paid, but it's the exposure. For example, in Troxy's 3,000 people, last year, O2 Indigo, that was Indigo at the O2, that was 2,800 people. So the opportunity is like I said, it would help if the DJs were just like, yeah, let me play your stuff.
Yeah, even
but again, some DJs will play your stuff and there's no reaction from the crowd because no one knows it. So it ruins their set. Not in a rude way, just how that's life.
There needs to be a discovery hour.
Yeah. I feel like it maybe even if they don't perform it live, I think performing it live whilst you're like buzzing and whatnot is like
dope. I think it's so organic and people like actually like
the vibes.
Because when you're drunk, you're vibing, you're la la la. You know
but live thing though.
Live.
Bro, I don't know, man.
I don't know. If I was an artist, I would want to be waved every time. I'll be an alcoholic, bro. Because the nerves will get to me every time. But if you're waved, you're ready. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you mean. And it's like me, bro. I've been mad honest, innit? I remember I've been to events like some at Bola, for example, innit? Where they'll bring an artist on and like fair dues to the artist, they're doing their thing, innit? But something always happens to the vibe. I've even performed there, bro. So I know because I felt it. And it happened, and I felt it with other artists too. And it's not even about the artist. Sometimes it's a combination of things. To be honest with you, sometimes it has been artists. I'm not even capping. You're keeping it real. But I'm saying when I've at least for me, innit, when I've seen someone perform live, the vibe. If it was here and they're like, we got a live performance, and then it has to build up again. You get what I mean? Like if we're talking from a business standpoint. So I think, instead of having a live performance, if the DJ just spins the tune, gives it maybe like a minute, and then they do a little.
What I'm saying, but you know what it is, for example, if the vibe is high, and then you play a track of an artist that the vibe is also high, yeah, but you don't stop the vibe to announce and that, you just
have them
in the moment thing.
Okay,
I think it will have a better reaction because people it went from, let's say, a plan B to a reggaeton made here, but the beat is beaten.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then I don't think like the public will mind. But when you stop the song mid perreo or mid.
Like complete silence.
And then
Announcement.
silence to announce.
No.
Yeah, bro. That's why it causes those moments because everyone's like,
Yeah.
like,
And then
it's just I would say the organization of the event.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
It's a show at the end of the day, man.
But
Yeah,
bro, it just sometimes it happens. And you're
So
like,
yeah, I think that's what causes those moments. That
Yeah,
the
yeah.
energy is high. You choose the peak
Yeah, yeah.
moment, so everyone's lit, but you cut the vibe on you.
yeah, that can't run.
Yeah. So like a lot of the times, for example, the ones that we've done in Tropics, we announce them, but whilst music is playing,
Okay.
and then they grab the mics and they do their performance, and people do see it. They crowd around the person, and then they're just vibing with the people around them. But if you cut the music like un machetazo, pow,
Yeah, long time.
yeah, everyone's gonna be like, oh, bro, I was mid wine.
Yeah.
Mid-wine, you know
mid-wine.
what? Interrupt
Mid-wine.
Like my cintura that way.
Yeah, I was like this way, and you,
I
before I got to that way, you cut
I
the
was
music.
trying to do that. And you
yeah. So like
Okay.
it all depends, innit? It all depends.
Okay.
On the, yeah.
And with you mentioned the Mercado Latino. Can you enlighten me on that? So
Yeah. So
what's Mercado Latino?
So Mercado Latino UK was an initiative, a community project that my mum started.
Okay.
Right. So my mum is a community organizer. She does lots of events. She's involved in a lot of politics and community work. And she started Mercado Latino because she believes, and I think everyone would agree with me, that Latin Americans here in the UK don't have a market that they can sell their goods, products, and food at. Right? So the idea of Mercado Latino is to have a traveling market all over the UK, weekly, end goal, but we'll start monthly. You know what I'm saying?
When you say mercado, do you mean like a Tesco thing?
No, not supermarket.
But like
No, like borough market.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
mercado,
outdoor.
market.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's say for example, we launched it, we relaunched it because it was already a brand, but we relaunched it in 2021.
Okay.
And it was a 2-day festival.
Uh-huh.
And this one was big. It was we got funding from the council, which all got put into the project.
Nice.
And then we launched Mercado Latino UK 2021. The relaunch. We had 100 artists on the stage that all got paid.
Nice.
Or like the ones that were promised payment. Some. you know why I say that?
Yeah.
You know why I say that? Yeah, because the ones we approached, right, and said that they'll get paid, they got paid. The ones that came to us and said, "Yo, I don't need to get paid, just put me on," they didn't get paid.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If we made money,
you would have niced them. Yeah,
they would have got paid. But because it was a community initiative,
yes,
like the artists, for example, they got paid from my pocket.
Right.
Like a lot.
But that's good, bro.
Yeah. But it's because that's what was promised. So aside from the music, Mercado Latino is an initiative, a community initiative that we started to push. You just made me nervous there, bro. You did.
Nah, you good.
So basically, to have a traveling market around the UK, without the music. So the music would be like once a year, maybe twice a year, but it's to grow the Latin economy here in the UK.
Okay, good.
Right. So food stores, artisans, artists that want to sell their paintings, for example, exhibitions in the market, stuff like that. And obviously that happened in 2021. It was a festival, it went great, over 3,000 people over the weekend.
Lovely, man.
In Camberwell Green Park. Obviously I lost money from that one, right? And it was hard to get it back on track. And then when the opportunity to do a Lalfa came, it took all my energy away from El Mercado Latino. So I kind of just left it, right? This year we look to bring it back, hopefully around July, August, and start off small, doing small parks around South London, and then we'll go out to North, and then hopefully Liverpool, Manchester, Birmingham, Brighton. you name it. So the whole point is to get lots of traders that are Latin American, right, and get them just pushing their stuff all across the country year round, so they can create a wage for themselves.
That's good, bro.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that, man.
Yeah.
Oh, wicked. So where can we find you?
Instagram, Mercado Latino UK.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely, I'll check that out in a little bit.
And you'll see the first festival that was there. You'll see the vibes. Video by Juan Beoja himself.
lol. That's
Yeah.
the why I just.
Yeah.
Back, whatever.
All right, man.
Nah, yeah. So that was good. That was kind of cool, bro.
I got one more question for you because I feel like we've had a nice little discussion right now.
Yeah.
My question to you, bro, because you're in the entertainment industry, you know how events run, and you have a good eye for just good vibes and all of that type of stuff in regards to your business. Do you at any point see one of the local British Latino artists that we have now, everybody, at some point in the near future reaching a level where they can, join the likes of like Bad Bunny, for example, at his concert? Do you think?
At his concert. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So
At his concert,
So his concert's next year. That means someone's got a year to really make it happen. To get to share a stage with someone like that, they're comparing him to Drake.
Yeah, nice. It'd be massive still.
That's crazy.
Do you think one of us could do it?
But I think if they put their work in and they do the right things and connect with the right people, and it's not me because I've got nothing to do with that, it could happen, bro. You never know. Like Sophie Castillo opened up for J Balvin. I didn't even know that was happening. I was there. That's dope, bro. That's a big one itself. Big up.
I think one of us could do it.
It can be done.
It can be done.
It can be done.
It just has to have so it's done by Live Nation.
Yeah, you have to come.
Go and find whoever's in charge of Live Nation live acts, bro. Like go find them on LinkedIn or go find them wherever and see what they're looking for. You have to be the gap.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense, bro. You just put me onto a lot of things. Thank you, my bro. I appreciate that, man. This has been lovely.
I appreciate you guys.
I appreciate you, bro. I think I've had my nice share. Yeah, everyone's seen me. Hi. That was a good one. Oh, thank you, bro. That was really good. That was really, really good. Check out Norbz. Check out Norbz. Check out Norbz. His
it's
at
Norbz on Instagram.
There you go. His at will be in the description. We appreciate your lovely time. Thank you.
Come on, it's a pleasure.
This is beautiful.
We just announced Ryan Castro. Everyone, remember, 12th of July at the Troxy. Ryan Castro. Awo.
12th of July, Ryan Castro. Go say it.
Los emisarios aquí en vivo.
Go say the 12th.
12th of July, Ryan Castro.
Ryan Castro, come on.
12 de julio.
Para los que no hablan inglés.
Yeah, go on.
12 de julio en el Troxy. Ya saben, están invitados. Va a ser una chimba.
It's gonna be chims.
Julio. Julio Voltio.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
You ready for more comment?
That was